ocean crew, and we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Welcome to the 3v3 solo standard tourney lower finals. I'm with Epics here. We're watching the knowledgeable Armadillos versus the aggressive Pandas. Epics, tell me about these teams.
Look, this will be an interesting series anyway. We've got a team of D-Lynch, CK, and Alpha. Maybe not particular favourites throughout this entire tourney run, but look, they've made it this far enough, so perhaps there's a lot more to them than to be expected. And we've got one of the favourites, which is the Panda, consisting of Llama, Taste, and Cookie. Maybe they haven't been on their game now, but they're still definitely in contention to win this whole thing.
Yeah, some ballers. You know, I've had the pleasure of playing both these teams. I absolutely smacked up the Armadillos, destroyed D-Lynch, and then got swept by Llama. So, you know what? I want some vengeance. I want D-Lynch to take this one for me. I want an absolute worldie from the D-Lynch man. What a baller. And he's getting backpacked by CK at the moment, I'd say. CK is having a tourney of his life.
Out of fate in the underdogs, I'm assuming.
Yeah, what a player CK is. And yeah, they're absolutely delighted to go. They're looking forward to it. Absolutely itching for it. And yeah, we'll be getting into the game shortly here. But whoever wins this goes into the finals. They have a game disadvantage and they'll be playing a Waffle, Fusical, and Epic Johnny. And here we are. We are going in, joining the first game of the series. Both teams are loading in. Yeah, they are. And the series is about to be underway. A wide kickoff. Let's see what goes on here. Good 50 from Dylan. She plays the win. Taste Rainbows gets the touch. He puts it down the field. Cookie gets the chase. Taste gets a good touch on the ball. What can he do with it? Not much. Dylan with a good 50. Strong 50. Llama takes it on the wall. Can he get it over one? He can, but can he get it around the other? That's down to Cookie. Can Cookie get it in? No, he cannot. Taste Rainbows for the follow-up. Poor touch. Alpha should be able to get a good clear here. A good touch by Taste. Keeps the possession going. D-Lynch off the backboard. Clears it wide. Cookie around one. Taste around the other. Can Cookie get that on? No, he cannot. There's no one back. They've got a bit of time here. Llama misses the ball. Cookie turns for it. He should get the beat. Good 50 from D-Lynch and allows it to go the other way. CK 0 boost, just has to pop it on net. Taste calmly deals with it. Alpha, first touch. Llama can't do much with it. He gets the first flick, but that's absolutely dived on by D-Lynch. Good aggressive play from the knowledgeable Armadillos. And Taste, what can he do with it? Not much again. A good 50. A lot of 50s coming out from the knowledgeable Armadillos. And these aggressive Pandas, they're start off a bit more aggressive, but yeah, I think that's going to be the way the series goes. And that was that
You can see. Now we have a lovely goal by Cookie there. I mean, it was only expected, considering how much pressure the Pandas were putting on, but perhaps not the kind of goal the Armadillos wanted to concede right off the rip. But yeah, we see a lot of pressure going from Pandas, and so far, if this game continues like that, this potentially might be the score to be expected.
It's a poor play from the knowledgeable Armadillos. It's not so smart there. And Taste, good fake for Cookie. Cookie plays it into the corner. Llama tries to get the tap down. He does, and he misses. And Taste, that's a Taste Rainbow touch right there. That's the proper risk to reward measurements. And by that I mean there's no reward and a load of risk. Alpha plays it down. Taste gets the intercept. D-Lynch will just collect, bangs it away, kind of needlessly. Cookie plays it to the wall. Can he get a second? No, he can't. D-Lynch with a great bang down the pitch. Can he get the read? Unfortunate. It's around all. CK ready to collect on it. Doesn't have much boost, but he gets the corner. Llama, good challenge, good dive, and Alpha sends down the other way. What can these Armadillos do with it? D-Lynch getting pre-jumped by Taste Rainbows. What a pre-jump. Absolute baller, and Llama just gets the ball again. This is a lot of throwing away possession here. That's one. Not much to follow up, and yeah, what do you think of these teams so far, Epics?
Well, the play's definitely calmed down a bit. There's a lot of back and forth and giving the ball away. Perhaps the two rosters would be feeling each other now. After all, it is only game one in the best of 7, so there's many more games to be played. So thus far, nothing too outstanding here. But obviously the CK's team are going to have to do a bit better of a job to make up for that quick goal they lost at the beginning.
Yeah, CK's team indeed as well. CK is absolutely backpacking this trio. I've seen it firsthand, and a great dive from the man himself. D-Lynch, good 50 in the centre. Cookie gets it over 1. Alpha smartly leaves it in. D-Lynch gets a good beat out. They've left Cookie alone at the back, but good challenge from him. Good composure. Llama, first touch, needlessly left away, but no one's there to challenge. Llama off the backboard. Can D-Lynch hit it? No, he can't, and Cookie's there.
And as you can see, in usual D-Lynch fashion, he misses the ball, giving Cookie a very free shot here. And again, as you can see, it's a lot of back and forth, but thus far the Pandas always come out on top eventually when there's a lot of back and forth play. So perhaps this is the cue for the Armadillos to maybe swap up their game a little bit and see how that goes for them.
Yeah, you may be knowledgeable Armadillos, but you haven't played Monkeys and Pandas, because that's what this team is. They're the knowledgeable, or the aggressive Pandas, but they've got the aggressive Monkey and Taste Rainbows. The absolute baller, diving and everything, and it's come out now. CK catches him off the goal line and pulls one back.
Look, I'd like to comment on this play, but I haven't a clue what just happened here. It appears that Taze got caught off front post instead of being a bit more back. As you can see, you know, the risk, high reward. It's not paying off sometimes. It comes back to bite him in the ass here.
Yeah, I do some insider information. Supposedly Taste was AFK off the kickoff eating pasta. And what's happening here?
What's happening here, Glozer?
I don't know.
It appears that a couple players are doing some tactical AFKing while munching on their late night snacks. It seems.
Yeah, D-Lynch got the spice bag. Taste Rainbow's got the pasta. This is an absolute disgrace from both squads. You know, putting sustenance over the real sustenance, which is Rocket League tournament tags on the RLI Discord. Go on. Good touch from Cookie. What can he do with it? Not much. Alpha gets a touch round 1. Is that in? CK, the big man on the goal line. Haste. Good touch from him. CK gets it to the wall. Again, no follow-up. Taste with a smart 50. Good dive from D-Lynch. Gets it around 1. Is there anyone centre? Can he get another touch? No, he can't. Good touch from Cookie. And a CK gets it to the backboard. Taste with an absolute worldly of a touch. And he can continue on it. Cookie cuts him off, steals his boost, and then gets demoed. What a Cookie play from him right there. Absolutely expected. And a good hit centre. D-Lynch, however, will be there to receive it. Bad hit from him. Gets it to Cookie. Good at the Alpha OG. A good cut off. What can Llama do with it? He can't get the second. Can Alpha get the touch? Taze manages to sweep it up. What can they do? He's on 0 boost. Leaves it for Llama. Good dive from D-Lynch. Cookie gets dunked by CK. D-Lynch fakes it for Alpha. Alpha just can't get it in. And as both 10 seconds left on the clock, both teams are approaching overtime. What can they do? One last play. The aggressive Pandas trying to get more aggressive right now as they push forward. D-Lynch with a good bang down and a double commit. Alpha should be able to collect it, but he's on 0 boost. Will he just kill it? They will. And this is game 1, OT.
I'd like to pay attention to the interesting contrast of the two teams. We got Taze as the third man of the entire team doing a lot of aggressive plays, but on the other hand, we've got CK, you know, on paper, again, the lowest rated ELO player in his whole team, but he's playing very controlled, very passive, and he's actually filling in quite well, so all eyes on him here. I feel like the main deciding factor of this series will go down to what team's third player will outperform the other.
Yeah, when we're talking about outperforming, this is what Taste Rainbow does. He just plays chaotically. If the ball is to go for, he does not. If the ball is not to go for, he does. And that's what makes him special. An absolute monkey at heart. A world-class monkey at that. And a good touch from Alpha. Gets it over 1. Taste will be there. Hits around 1. D-Lynch with the miss. Taste can't get around it. Llama. Bit awkward. CK catches him out. Good 50 from him. Cookie needs to read it. Good read from him. Calmly gets it away. And good demo off CK off the third. And Alpha.
A huge demo. And as we can see here, game 1 would be going to the Armadillos. Like I said previously, it would go down to their third man. And as I said that, perfect demo by CK, leading them to have a very free shot into the open net. And what are your thoughts on this first game?
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm watching half the time, but I'm loving it. This is what these teams do. CK, what a baller, what a demo. The man is an intellectual might. What a genius. A man for the PC, a man for the game. Absolutely backpacking his trio from the bottom of the leaderboard. What a man. What are your thoughts so far, Epics?
Again, I feel like the series will get only a little bit more control now. Once all the lads are finished their food, finished the spice bag, or whatever they're munching on at the moment. I'd say it's going to become a little bit controlled, but for now on, it's an all-around chaos. And at the moment, the Armadillos are winning out.
Yeah, the Armadillos using that absolute world-class knowledge and mental to come back from a 2-0 deficit. We just see a lot of random, just absolute no-nonsense, no intellectual abilities, plays coming out from the aggressive Pandas, and that's kind of... It's honestly, these names are so fitting. From what I gather, they were just kind of randomly generated or come up with by the GOAT large gradient. They've somehow managed to stick so perfectly as the aggressive Pandas have been playing for all out pressure, and this knowledgeable Armadillos have been playing a little bit more conserved, and a good kickoff could come out here for either side. Nice and central. Anything interesting come out, or will they play it boring? Absolute disgrace. Pure boring kickoff, but it's a win for the blue team. A win for the Armadillos. CK with the lob. Can he get it in? No, he can. Alpha will be there to collect. Hits it center. Lamb should be able to collect that. Good off the sidewall, gets a second. It's around all of them. Cookie should be there to follow. What can he do with it? He gets around one. A good second touch, but to no one. Falls on deaf ears. D Lynch with a poor touch. Taste intercepts it any day. Good 50 from Alpha. What can he do with it? Gets a good miss on it, but a weird recovery. Almost like a pogo off the corner. Cookie puts it center. D Lynch for the intercept, and CK, can he do anything here? No, he can't, but it's right down to Alpha again. This pressure's coming out from the knowledgeable Armadillos. Absolute worldy from the start of this game. And Lama got the ball around one. Cookie's there for the double. Can't get the second. Taste with an aggressive dive is third, but no risk for him. D Lynch gets around one. Good 50 on the other. Zero boost to follow on from it. Alpha has jumped for it. And him and Cookie are on a rule one, a 2v2. Tasted Lama. Cookie's broken it.
Breaks it. That's an absolutely disgraceful act there by Cookie. It's all caught in 4K. And as a caster, I hope it comes to bite him in the ass now. That's absolutely disgraceful behaviour.
Yeah, the M2 man. When have M2 ever done anything wrong like that? Oh my lord. A good play from to come back from it, and what can they do? Alpha keeps the pressure going, puts into the corner. D Lynch with a good dive, a second man, but the ball's very high and in the air. CK with a worldy of a read. What can Lamba do with it? He fakes it for his teammate Taste, who dives in, but Alpha calmly hits it to the side. Lamba with a good first touch, and D Lynch to the side. What can Taste do with it? Oh my, he misses tactfully. Good touch from Alpha, but that's open, and Lama doesn't snipe D Lynch with an absolute worldy of a save. Why isn't he doing that in 6-mans? It's a disgrace. What a play from the D Lynch. Oh, but pressure's not gone yet. Taste with a good first touch. CK can't get anything going. Taste just struggling with zero booster, and Alpha gets around one. And that's open. Another miss comes out. D Lynch is there for the read, however. Taste. It's a good clear and a good read in the centre from Alpha. More pressure coming out. Cookie gets it over one, hits the crossbar. Alpha will be first to it though. Gets the ball centre. CK there for it. Taste is missed. CK just can't get it around it. Good touch from Cookie. Sadly back to Alpha, and that's a great pass. CK goes for the first, he can't get the second. Alpha's there for the second, but he sends that to row 47. D Lynch keeps the pressure going, gets a pinch centre. Is anyone up? No, a double commit comes out from the aggressive Pandas. Alpha with a good dive challenge. Taste has missed it. Cookie, smartly from third man. D Lynch is a bit awkward on the goal line. Another double commit comes out. CK's also awkward, and Taste is there. But Taste absolutely demolishes the crossbar with a clanger, and CK can bring it down the other way. Good clear from Lama. Been a 0-0 game so far, Epics. What are your thoughts?
Some disgusting misses on them open nets. I'd say it's from both teams at this point. So I'd say at this stage it comes down more to just consistency of your shots, because both teams had their chances, but so far neither has taken it. As far as pressure goes, it seems very even thus far. But like I said, Rule 1 is unforgiving, so Rule 1 will come to bite him in the ass, and I absolutely cursed it. Never mind.
Yeah,
that's first goal.
Yeah, the man, he broke it himself. Absolutely slots it into the open net, a goal steal. That's what he does. He stat pads. Absolutely terrible player. Gets them a 1-goal lead. They are 1 goal down in the series. This is a turning point, hopefully, for them. But last time they ended up with a 2-goal lead, and yeah, that bite them on that. Bit them kind of in the end. And Cookie pays for the 50. CK manages to control it. Gets it over one. Good touch. Cookie will be there to intercept it. D Lynch has to dodge them, he does so gracefully. Absolutely world class defense from D-Lynch and a good bump on defense. Last touch from Alpha. Taste absolutely gets the beat out, but CK doesn't get the hit, and Cookie is there.
And yeah, it's really seeming like that pressure has begun getting to the Armadillos again, just like game 2, with the small twist that they only have a minute to come back now. Worth mentioning also that the Pandas have done a really nice tweak of actually following the ball from the first man, considering the game 1, all they were doing is simply ball chasing. But forgetting that now, we've got a goal by the star player himself, CK on the Armadillo side. And is a repeat of the same comeback from next game a possibility now, Gluzzer?
Definitely a similar goal to the last time. CK with the demo on the third, but this time he turns around and scores it himself. He realizes he doesn't need teammates. This is what the man does. The C2 GOAT, the greatest player to ever grace Champ 3. What a worldie, and he gets the ball on the backboard. What can he do with it? Doesn't get it too far, but he gets the second, and he's kept on it, but Cookie recovers with the demo. Llama, good touch around 1. D-Lynch gets a good cut here, over 1. CK manages to get another great touch, and Taste calmly in his corner, but a dive challenge from D-Lynch, and that's left center for Alpha. He keeps on it. Taste, the 0 boost 50, no one can go for it. Llama gets a touch. D-Lynch waits for his touch right there, and he gets a bump on third. What can CK do? Not much, it seems. Alpha gets 1. Left in no man's land, slow recovery. Can he get another touch? He can. That goal is open. CK has done it.
Yes, it. One absolute 20-kilometer clanger by the man himself. And again, it appears I've cast this curse, this team of Pandas, because now we have ourselves a 2-0 down comeback once again with the leading man CK with the 2 goals. Absolute fair play to that Champ 2 merchant himself. Hope more from him like that.
Absolute baller, that's what he is. The operator. He operates the midfield, he operates the offensive third, and he operates the defensive third. Absolute world. He has to be on 0 seconds waiting for overtime. That ball will hit the ground. Any interesting kickoffs? No fakes or Spanishes, I'd say. Good kickoff, goes the way of D-Lynch. He gets it over 1, but Taste strong in the offensive or the defensive challenge, and that ball's down to Llama. Alpha should beat. Good 50. Cookie left a bit awkward. D-Lynch with another 50 himself. CK goes for the shot. A little overconfident there, buddy. Alpha gets it around 2. Llama managed to get this recovery save. D-Lynch into the thing, into the sidewall, and he can't get it around anyway. Alpha misses. And this is a chance for the aggressive Pandas for the counter-attack. Cookie just can't get it around D-Lynch. Taste Rainbows. Bangs it. And it's just we're playing tennis here. Every ball is a bang. And that's Alpha into the crossbar. What can they do with this? Aggressive Pandas have chance for the counter-attack. Llama passes it across. Cookie just can't get anything on the shot, and it's another poor one, and that's around their third man. Taste Rainbows. Right to Llama. Can't get a good touch on it. And again, another absolute clanger of a touch coming out from D-Lynch. Taste fails to control it. Alpha hits it right. Again, this is just a bit of a struggle coming out from the knowledgeable Armadillos. They just can't get anything going. The aggressive Pandas hits it 1 center. That's around 1. Taste with an absolute worldie of a 50, however, manages to stop that in its tracks. D-Lynch gets a flick over Cookie, and Taste is there. It's over Taste, but no one's there for the follow-up. What can Llama do with it? He can't get it over the last, and it's D-Lynch. He has the shot, but Taste only managed to get that save on goal. Cookie brings it down the pitch. A good bump from Llama, but Cookie's backflipped. Poor from Cookie, and that's a dive from Taste, his third. But Llama managed to get back in time. A good dunk from Alpha. Is anybody up? Taste has missed the ball. CK gets it around 1, and D-Lynch is up. A dunk. Alpha gets 1. Flip. Can't get the second on. D-Lynch should be there for it. Gets it over 1. Llama with the clear, and Apex. I have to ask, what are your thoughts on SOT so far?
Well, it's kind of like, on paper, Pandas should be absolutely dominating this game, given the ranks and the peaks of these players. But it appears that they're just not working well together as a team. You know, one person makes a challenge, and the second man completely just does not expect it. There's either no follow-ups, or there's overcommits, from what I'm seeing. On the other hand, we see Armadillos really integrated as a team, as they almost scored there in the OT. They're definitely slower than the Pandas, but they're working really well as a team right now.
Yeah, and we see a good clear down from CK. Alpha gets a redirect, but it's not on. He turns on it. Good pinch around one. Cookie's not there to catch it. Bad touch from Lama. Leaves it open in the midfield. D-Lynch with the dunk! It's in!
Oh my god. Of all things, that goes in. Just another look what's after happening here. Cookie goes to make the clear. D-Lynch in his usual fashion randomly jumps for the ball and gets the world's best dunk of his life. And that's 2 games up for the Armadillos. Now the question poses, do the Pandas have the mental to come back from that?
I want to be honest with you. I know these 3 people. Well, I know 2 of them and I vaguely know the 3rd. I'm going to say no, this is poor from them. I don't see a world where the comeback happens if they lose this 3rd game. It is do or die on this series, on this game, and yeah, you can't face that reverse sweep. That's the one thing they don't want. And again, we see CK from the leaderboard. I want to bring this out. Lowest on the team, that man hard carried. That's what I'm saying. I looked at that team and I was thinking to myself, who's the man I'm scared of? And I'm shivering in my timbers thinking of CK. What a man! On the ball, off the ball, own goaling. I don't care. This man has everything in the back of his pocket. What a player! And yeah, it's a bad game coming out from the aggressive Pandas. They've that's another 2-goal lead that they've thrown, and yeah, maybe the Armadillos throw a 2-game series, but yeah, this Pandas, they just can't afford to lose this 3rd game, and as they're moving on to game 3, do you have any thoughts for what maybe the Pandas need to change, Epics?
Almost definitely. Look, I wonder, as I get kicked out of the lobby there, bear with me. I'm not sure what's after happening. But yeah, regarding Pandas, I don't think they realise just how simple the fix they need to implement is. All they have to do is focus on their rotations a little bit more, play together a little bit more. And that's genuinely it, because most of the goals, as you can see, have come out from some very, very poor touches and some silly maybe overcommits. And perhaps if they fix that, they'd give the Armadillos a lot more of a game.
Yeah, and as we see D-Lynch try to fake it under 1. Can't get it, however. CK 0 boost, gets a good 50. Alpha with the dunk. D-Lynch not up for it. And that's a smart play as he reads the...
Absolutely shocking there. Like we said previously, now the mentals have probably dropped down a little bit. Like, look, I understand. I mean, how would you feel, Gluzzer, losing to a man like D-Lynch? I understand CK, I understand Alpha, but, D-Lynch, surely that's getting to their mentals a little bit here.
Although losing to D-Lynch couldn't be me. I absolutely smacked this kid up earlier in the tournament. Though he still survives on. Doesn't matter. Head-to-head's all that matters, buddy. And a good touch comes out from Cookie. Alpha gets it under 1. Team pump from CK. Absolutely wise as we see the pre-jump for the pass. And maybe D-Lynch just didn't understand it. Not knowledgeable enough. Least knowledgeable Armadillo. And Cookie, it's into the corner, goes to the double. Just can't get it. And Alpha plays it down the other way. That's across the CK. Good read from him to pop that up, and Chase hits that into the corner. Lama smashes it down the other way. Can Alpha catch it? He can indeed. Not much coming out from this Panda squad, and as I said, that they've actually got an attack going. But again, not much coming out. They're just struggling to get anything past the defense of the knowledgeable Armadillos. And Lama recovery gets the 2nd. That was unexpected for D-Lynch, but Alpha bails him out. What can Taze do with it? Catches it once. Alpha with a good clear, and it's left him in a 1v3. That is okay, he is so lucky that is not went in. Oh, that is the dumbest fake I think I've ever seen. But you know what? If it works, it works. That's what you have to say in life. If it works, it works. And Alpha goes for the demo on Taste. What can Cookie do? He has the free ball. Gets it over 1, gets it over 2. Can he get the double here? He can!
Jeez, that's a beautiful goal. That definitely makes up for the first mistake he did on the whiff there. A lovely his famous pop air dribble into double tap there that I always make fun of, but here worked perfectly, and hopefully it brought some momentum back, some motivation back into his team.
We see a nice chat coming out from Lama supporting his teammate, the peak done. I told him I peaked on CK.
And again, it's all CK once again. Don't underestimate that man. That's all I'm saying. But again, it's a very poor clearance by the Pandas side. It wasn't the greatest positioning either. And once again, we're 1 goal up, and it appears that all the momentum built up over the last minute has just dissipated within a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I want to go back to that Lama comment. He instantly goes with the nevermind. Mental's choked, game's over, GG's, may as well call it now. And Lama wanting to make up for his teammates' mistakes, gets a fake on one. What can he do on the second? Goes for the 50, and that's around one. And that's a creative team play. Dealing to over two, and CK with an absolutely aggressive dive gets it around them, but Taste is there to recover. Alpha gets it around. What can Dealing do with it? He misses out, and yeah, Taste with a good clear, and CK first touch, bump on the other. Alpha OG, good challenge coming out from him. What can Cookie do? He turns on it, gets the first touch, the bump.
And that's another beautiful goal by him. You've only left to wonder, how can your man not aerial in defense? Yeah, he pulls this off an attack. Once again, it seems like the Pandas have kept a cool head, and perhaps they're much more in this game than we initially thought, Gloser.
Yeah, as you said yourself, the pop air dribble, Pandas, 2 goals from it. Alpha brings it the other way. Can it be similar to last time? CK gets it center. Good recovery from Cookie, however. Llama gets absolutely dive challenged by D-Lynch. That's not in. Cookie with another incredible fake in front of his own net. Brain dead, but it works. That's the strategy. And Llama misses the bump on one. D-Lynch reads it. Brings it over one. Good 50. CK gets the first touch. Gets it over the other. Another touch center. And that's a cross. Llama's hit it. Get not followed on for it. Cookie gets a pinch. Alpha should be just there to collect it. He hits it around one and right to Llama. Possession recycle for the Pandas. What can they do for it? Llama fakes it. Dealing to Reeds. Taste. Can't get much of a touch on it. Alpha fakes the round one. Absolutely worldy of a play here. But he, again, just struggling to get anything going. Did get the dunk, but again, just right down the other way. Dealinch around one. Around the other. Good 50. That's even better from Llama. He managed to get possession from it. Another dive challenge coming out from the Armadillos. But it's again, possession's gone the other way in Taste. An absolute massive flick.
And the Pandas are up. Look, I take back everything I said about their mentals. Apparently, the Taste Rainbows themselves got that ice. Seeing that top corner flick right there, absolutely unsavable. And perhaps that's the momentum switch that team needed. They're 2 games down, so they better be winning this one if they want to have any hopes of taking the series back.
Yeah, that was like a corkscrew in a bottle. Absolute pure tightness in the right position. Worldy from Taste Rainbows, but they've struggled the whole lead so far. Can they do it again? CK hits it around one. That's right to Cookie. Good demo from D-Lynch. However, this is again for the Pandas. Llama hits it to the backboard. D-Lynch with an absolute horrendous read and Taste just can't get around it in time. What can CK do? Llama fails to get much going. Alpha gets it over one. Llama again plays it up. Plays it off the top. Waterfall. CK. World class 50 for his own goals.
What am I watching, man? It appears that CK has been bumped into the ball. That is some pool shot by Llama, though. And I guess it's safe to say that this game is practically won by the Pandas.
Never count the Armadillos out, that's what I'm saying. And never count the Pandas in. They've lost two goal leads so far. Can they do it again? Llama manages to get a good touch on it. Alpha can't get anything going. And Taste gets it over the last, and that should be game. But CK recovers for it, and that's Cookie. Skies it. Another one from CK.
Oh my god. Look. He was absolutely out of his mind this whole game at attack, but it appears that he's begun attacking the wrong net.
Look, I'm going to tell you about the Quintana.
I don't know what more to say to that. Beautiful finish, just wrong net, like.
It's not a CK game if he isn't on goaling, that's what I'm saying. He's an absolute worldie for it. Left to right, doesn't matter where he needs to place it. If it's in his own net, it's going in there. An absolute worldie after the recovery save, and it leaves the aggressive Pandas a way back into the series, you know. Most importantly, they don't have to face that reverse sweep. It's not over for them yet, which is the most important thing. And yeah, we just need to see what comes out from the Armadillos. They've arguably been coasting off of mistakes from the Pandas, and you know, they're not really forcing plays themselves. They're banging a lot. not controlling possession, and this is I'm just slightly worried for the Armadillos going forward. What do you think, Epics?
I think this game is gonna kind of tell the outcome of the rest of the series because if the Pandas keep very solid and just continue rotating and playing the way they are at the moment, I'd say it'd be their game to lose. But on the other hand, if they continue making even more mistakes, then that gives Armadillos a lot of space to punish them. So I feel like it's all a game of mistakes now. Will Pandas throw or will they create space? And that'll be the determining factor in the series, I'd say.
It will indeed, and a kickoff comes out. D-Lynch gains possession from it and boosts control for the blue team. First touch from him, gets it around Taste. Cookie doesn't do much with it either, and D-Lynch gets the center again. Llama brings it the other way. Absolute pop-up. Cookie fails to do much with his touch. Back to Taste, however. Good clear comes out from CK. Llama hits it into the corner. Gets another touch. The Alpha OG, what can he do with it? Not much, it seems. D-Lynch can't get much going either, and Llama into the sidewall. Hits it over one. Not really much going for him. D-Lynch gets another touch. Can't get much going. This is a struggle. Both teams can't get anything going in the start of this game. And again, another throwaway of possession, but Alpha reads it, and Alpha scored.
And again, like I talked previously, a very kind of unforced error there from Llama, crossing it down to mid, Cookie being the last man. A very risky play, especially for threes, and especially with a man like Alpha OG waiting in the front lines. And again, that's another punish from the Armadillos, and some momentum for the start of the game.
Yeah, I mean, for the aggressive Pandas of any hope for them, it's that whoever scored first so far this series has lost the game. Will that streak continue? Alpha off the sidewall, gets it centered. D-Lynch, good 50, but Lam is there to collect. Alpha and CK have jumped, it seems. And that's left their net open. Tagus gets a good clear, but a bit of a lack of possession. And yeah, it's a poor miss from D-Lynch when he's bailed out by his teammates. Alpha, another poor touch. Taste, again, just throwing away possession needlessly. Alpha, again, gives away possession. I think there's probably been one touch where one teammate has hit it, and another one of the teammates has followed it up. D-Lynch, 450 again. CK is again giving away possession. This is a slogfest so far. Alpha, no, another one touch giveaway. D-Lynch, finally, no, just it's happening. Maybe again, no, and it's a good clear down the other way. Alpha's gotten 2 touches at least. That's a new personal record, and CK keeps control. What can he do with it? Taste Rainbows misses, and that's open, is it? No, it's not. Llama gets it back, and D-Lynch off the backboard. Can he get the read? He can, but is his teammate there to follow? CK gets it center. Alpha's there.
Was that a demo?
I think it was a bump.
That appeared to have been a bump there. Hold on. Just need a quick replay. Yep, and that was. And it was by the man himself, CK. Talk about creating chances. Typically they punish the mistakes, but here we see a very creative play by the team captain himself. And now they're 2 goals up. Now the question that we can pose here, will the curse of 2-0 continue in the series, or will it swap up?
I'm praying for the swap up. I want to see this Armadillos team win, because either it means that the team I beat got to the finals, which means that I, in theory, could have won the finals. And that's what I like to see. That's why Copium and Llama trying to kill my dream. Bakes around 1 and a good 50, but it's around Taste as well. And Alpha can't get another touch. Possession recycle for the Pandas. Cookie hits it down. Llama's there, but is saved by D-Lynch. 2 minutes left on the clock. Taste gets it center again. Alpha with the beat out, but Pandas will keep control of possession. Cookie gets it into the ceiling, but D-Lynch reads, and that's over Taste Rainbows. Just kidding, the man doesn't miss. But he does pass it to the other team.
That's rough. You could almost think that he had perfect control on that ball. You know, you could get a small flip reset there or clear it off to the side, but no. Taste opted for the fake right in front of his net. And once again, the Alpha OG man himself here to collect an essentially free goal. And it's looking like some poor form from the Pandas this game.
Look, the Pandas seem to not be able to win 2 games in a row. since I don't even know what the last series which they've won. It's been an absolute disaster class. And Taze Rainbows hits it around his teammate because why would he let him control the ball? D-Lynch, poor touch. Taze Rainbows reads it any day. Alpha into the sidewall. Another touch. CK misses out, but that's a great fake. Taze with a... manages to read it a minute left. The team bumps come out. Cookie's missed it. Taze is driving away from the ball.
What is
Disaster
going
class
on?
from the Pandas.
And look, yeah, like you said it yourself, an absolute just mare that the Pandas are having this game. As you can see, that's another goal off the rip. And the question posed here, where was the third man?
Look, why play with a third man when you can play with 3 first men? That's the real question. Lower number better. This is golf, buddy. And look, yeah, this is absolutely disaster class coming out from them. They're now facing what not quite is a reverse sweep, but it is a 3-game deficit, triple match point, and that's it's not a fun one to come back from. Alpha, can he make it 5? He thinks he's zen. CK saves it to D-Lynch. Of course, D-Lynch misses it. D-Lynch, and Alpha manages to regain possession. Lamo with a dive. CK can read it off the backboard. Good 50. Taze sits at center. Can't get it around the last. Cookie gets it on target, but D-Lynch manages to recover. Gets the save. CK can't really get another touch on it. Struggles to do much with it. Hits it absolutely dime center. D-Lynch misses, and 20 seconds left. 4 goals. Deficit. Epics. What are you thinking?
I think that the Pandas are playing very risky the whole time. Doesn't seem like they're learning from their mistakes because they keep conceding goals for the exact same reason over and over. It's an overcommit by one man, and the rest of the team just simply trust him instead of rotating back. And as a result, the Armadillos seem much more knowledgeable than their foes at the moment. You see a couple of whiffs also from the Armadillo side, but just pay attention to how quick they are to cover for each other's mistakes here. And as you can see, the statistics, Alpha with the hard 4 goals carry. Not to discredit CK, because he did an absolute insane game of filling for the rest of this team. And the way it's looking, I don't think I can bet on anyone else but the Armadillos, Closer.
Yeah, I don't think I can either. And the Armadillos have an absolute worldie of a trio. We're now just waiting to see what the change is. Alpha 04 OG. The Alpha OG. He's not French. He's not Giannis. Anyway, what a player. 747 points. CK again on the bottom of the leaderboard. But he's carrying from there. He's allowing the other team to go forward. And what can we see come out from the aggressive Pandas? Can they manage to get anything back in this series? We see Taze Rainbows on the kickoff. That means he's probably going to lose it. I'm just kidding, Taze. And yeah, there's not much he can do here.
Look, for starters, I'd say it'd be a good idea if the Pandas stop just booming the ball every time they have it. And do that, I guess. As we can see, the first goal for them. What happened here, Gloser? Can you break this situation down?
Look, I lied. Taze Rainbows won the kickoff, and CK with the dagger. What a man. That's his hat-trick, the own goal. What a player. 2 seconds in, he says, I'm giving you the 1-goal lead. I don't need it. Absolute baller himself. And yeah, now the aggressive Armadillos, or the knowledgeable Armadillos, are just going to have to come down from behind. They haven't struggled with it so far this series. Alpha, good 50. Another good 50. Cookie gets around 1, and he gets another 50. What can this Armadillo team do? Is that another own goal? Okay, no, but it's caused double commit. CK, atones for his sins, manages to bring it out, and can he get another touch? No, he can't, but it almost acts like a fake, almost being the keyword because they read it perfectly, and D-Lynch gets a good touch to save it, and CK, again, fails the flick, and a good pinch from Taste. D-Lynch plays it right to Taste, but Taste passes it to Alpha. Alpha's hit into the corner. He's not getting the double, but D-Lynch is there. He's missed it. CK can turn on it. But he's decided to play it slow. Smart from CK. He knows he can't score, and Alpha just can't get it in, and it's left Cookie in a 1v1, and he's faked D-Lynch, and he's missed.
Oh my word. Some series we're having now, there's a lot of mistakes, but God, it's freaking entertaining as it is, man. I don't know what else to tell you, but It's seeming like the Pandas are cleaning up their act a little bit. There's a little less flailing going on. Hopefully they can keep it up in order to, try bring the series back. Very quiet from the Armadillos this game.
Yeah, Armadillos have been struggling. And let me tell you about Cookie. He missed that open net. That's because one man has been in his head this entire time, and that's D Lynch. D Lynch doesn't even matter. Taste with the finish.
It appears that Taste change of car has made him 10 times better at the game. He picked up the Octane, wouldn't stop missing the ball. He swapped to Fennec now. Totally new player. Love to see it.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I was talking about D Lynch being in Cookie's head. Doesn't matter. This game has just produced goals randomly. That's what the series has been doing. It's unreadable. And that's what makes it my favourite book. And that's an absolute worldie from D Lynch.
Talking about random goals, you'd almost think that the Pandas are completely in the clear here. There's the 3 of them in front of that post. Yet they get beaten to one man. The ultimate NPC of RL Ireland called D Lynch. It's an obvious joke. But yeah, we see a 2-1. We see a 2-1 score now. And I kind of want this curse to come back now. It'd be entertaining, the 2-0 curse.
Yeah, you're talking about jokes of D Lynch. I honestly don't think D Lynch is joking an NPC. I just think he comes right from The Sims. That man is an Animal Crossing character, and CK gets it on target. D Lynch with a dunk, can't get the second touch. Tom Nook, I'll call him. Just can't get the goal, and Cookie brings it the other way. What can they do with it? Alpha face for CK, who gets a good hard clear. Both are in that corner. Llama plays it right to D Lynch, who reads it. Can't get much on it. And Alpha over one. Can he get a second? Taste with a good dive. D Lynch hits it towards the net. Can Alpha get the demo? Llama, good dodge. And that's left them the 1-goal lead still. And Alpha with a good read. Llama keeps control. Gets the reset. No, he doesn't. He leaves it for Cookie. CK reads it, however. That's to Taste. Can he get the second? Nah, D Lynch will read it. D Lynch will control. Maybe he won't, actually. He'll just give it away randomly, because why not? Now that's off to Taste. He whiffs the ball. That's what we like to see. Taste Rainbows, and CK gets his first touch. Llama reads it. D Lynch with a good 50. Alpha gets a good first touch. Keeps them from scoring. That's again back to Llama. He goes for the double. He misses, but Cookie's there for the finish, and he gets it.
It appears that every time the Pandas try to do some sort of mechanical play, they get a goal out of it 9 out of 10 times. That leads me to think that maybe they've come up with some sort of solution against the Armadillos, which is using aerials. About time, Gluzzer.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing D Lynch. You should know we can't aerial. That's part of the first rules of a game plan. And Llama hits it out wide. CK with a good dive. And Taste Rainbows gets it over one. Alpha keeps control. Cookie will get it. D Lynch with an absolute worldie of a dive there. Misses it, but gets it off the recovery, and that's in front of net, and CK gets it.
The man that always comes in clutch when needed. Once again, we're doing a very crazy dive here. Pay attention, he's completely third man here. 2 of his teammates are taken out, but CK does not care. He is an absolute merchant in these lobbies, and he's going to put his team 1 goal closer to tying up the game here. And once again, it's getting interesting.
Yeah, in life you can care or be brain dead, and CK chooses brain dead, and Alpha gets a good first touch off the ceiling, gets the second. Can he read it? Cookie manages to get the clear, and Llama down to Cookie. First touch. Can't get the second. CK will read it. Down the other way. Taze will be there to collect. 1 minute left. 1 minute to equalise for the Armadillos. Llama. Good first touch. CK into the corner. Keeps the control there. Just absolute 50 train. One cart to another. Constantly going. D Lynch gets a pop over one. That's right to Llama. You can't get the read. He misses. It's down the other way, but Cookie will be able to read. D Lynch has dived it. But again, that's across to the Pandas. Chase with a good dive. Gets the read. Llama into the corner. Misses, but that's open. D Lynch to Alpha. D Lynch has his opportunity for the shot, but Llama reads it. 20 seconds left. What can these Armadillos do? It's over one. Alpha gets the read. Tap down. Llama tries to get it center. Alpha again. Taste. What can he do with it? Not much. Cookie. Can he keep control? Can he keep possession? It's around one. CK gets it around. No, he doesn't. A good 50 from Llama, but A bit of space for the Armadillos. Dealinch on the ball, however, so there's no fear. And Lama puts that disrespect on his name. Alpha towards the net, and that's a double commit. CK can keep it up. No, he can't. And Pandas get one back.
Well, at least this game's been a lot closer. There's a lot of back and forth play, but in the end, the Pandas came out on top. Like I said previously, a little bit quiet from the Armadillos. I mean, we've seen a lot of plays being made regardless, but I don't quite feel like it was the same level from the previous games. Perhaps the fatigue's getting to them, or perhaps the Pandas are stepping up here, and the next game will only tell us that outcome, I'd say.
Yeah, and we just see a good game from the Pandas, which is it's a nice change of pace from what we see, and I think there'll be a bit of a break because CK says he's going to the bathroom and Cookie says he wants to join him, and that's what's important here. And as we say this, we're waiting for game 6. I want to see if there's any change ups for Armadillos, and I want to say I think every single one of Armadillos wins. CK has been on the bottom of the leaderboard. This time, disgracefully, he was on top. This is a poor performance from the Armadillos, letting their passive goat control from the top. And yeah, this is heading into game 6. I'm wondering what we can see. You know, this is it's been an interesting series so far. And yeah, if you're the Pandas right now, Epics, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking ball chase, but don't whiff. That would be the ultimate strat here. I mean, it's very clear that the Pandas are more mechanically faster as a team than the Armadillos, but it's all in the consistency. And thus far, we've seen a very big mix when it comes to whether they're consistent or not. Hopefully, well, I mean, they have completely no choice but to stay consistent for the rest of this series, because their opponents are still at match point, and they still have 2 more games to win.
Yeah, the Pandas do have that aspect of they can't drop one, and Armadillos have a little bit of security. Dealinch gets the missing Cookie, brings it around 1, gets to the ceiling, and it's centered. Lama's there for it. Can he get the double? No, he can't, but Cookie's there. No, he misses, and Taste gets the good first touch. What can he do? Not much. Lama hits the backboard. CK gets it clear, and Cookie can't turn on it. What can he do with it? Gets the flick. Dealinch gets the save. Is there someone on the follow-up? There is, but he's hit the crossbar and his Taste there. He goes for the double. He misses. Cookie can't get it either. And it can go the other way, but CK has jumped in front of Alpha. Just why? Has stopped the counter-attack in Alpha. Has been demoed. Yeah, it's gone back the other way. And Cookie's there, but he's missed it again. We're central on Champions Field. What is happening, Epics?
I have absolutely no clue, Gluzzer. But thus far, all I'm seeing is whiffs left, right, and centre. Like I said previously, the more consistent team will win, and I feel like that all we can do is simply just wait it out, because I highly doubt that any more goals would come out from this scuffle.
Yeah, this is insane. I feel like one of the microbes in your gut are controlling people's brains right now, because it's actually just ridiculous how little thought they're putting into every decision they make. But you know what? This is Rocket League. Why think it's not a strategy game? And CK hits the ball 1, hits ball hard, because that's been the theme of this series. And Lama recovers, gets it centered. Dealinch reads the 50, gets it off the sidewall, gets it over 1, gets it off the ceiling, can't get another touch. CK outright, heavy first touch, goes for the shot, but it's around 1. There should be a good recovery. Taze is up for it. Can he get a second? No. Lama plays it certain, plays it safe. Can he get it centered? No, he cannot. Cookie gets around 1. CK bangs it over him. Taste can't get a good touch. CK hits it center. Dealinch with the dunk, but no one is there to follow up. Alpha ready for another follow up, but is that just in? No. Taste with a worldie on the goal line keeps it 0-0. And can we see a counter? Pandas are struggling to get anything going. Alpha with a 3rd man dive. A double commit now comes out from the knowledgeable Armadillos, not too knowledgeable about their teammates' positioning, and CK's left awkward. Tace is jumped, but Tace is missed, and CK can bring it down the other way, gets the beat around 2, and that goal is open. Alpha!
And once again, Demand's done it again. Are you surprised whatsoever that the guy to create this whole goal is CK himself? It appears that he only fills in when needs be. In other times he stays quiet in the sidelines, you know, lets Dealinch and Alpha do their thing. But as you can see yourself, whenever he's needed the most, he comes in and he provides the team with a goal.
That He does. He's the absolute playmaker, the man from behind the shadows, the puppeteer. What can he do? Has this Pandas team like Marionettes and D Lynch with a good 50. Can he get the second? He can. Can he continue on? Not really. He's on 0 boost, and Llama can bring it down the other way, but Alpha dives aggressively as third. Taste gets the bang. Bit of a wasteful, and Cookie will read it, however. He misses. No, he won't, but it's a good fake, and Llama's just hit it wide, because why would he put it on target? D Lynch gets the cut. Good clear. Taste can't do much with it, and Alpha is there for the follow-up. Cookie reads it. Plays a secure third man for once. D Lynch, good 50 on the sidewall, and a good demo comes out from CK. Alpha's there, but he gets beat. Not much pressure coming out from the Pandas, and as I say that, actually CK just randomly hit it across his net, and Cookie managed to keep on in a double commit, another one, because again, why would we think in the series? Cross to Cookie, can't get it on target, and 1 minute remaining. Epics, your Pandas, what are you doing here?
Aggress, and that's exactly what they're doing at the moment, but it seems like the Armadillos are holding on for dear life. So now the question is posed whether this pressure will eventually make that defense crumble, or where the absolute knowledgeable geniuses manage to hold out in that defense.
And as we said, another hard clear comes out, 40 seconds. Pandas have a few more attacks going, but not much. Alpha, good 50 off the crossbar. Can Taste read it? No, but Cookie gets a touch. D-Lynch will read it. 40 seconds off a grand final. This is what he wants. This is what he does. It's why you sign up for these solo standard tourneys in RLI. That's what you want. And Taste clears it to the left. Cookie gets a read. That's over. D-Lynch should be able to collect it, which he does very magnificently. Gets the 50 again. 20 seconds. Taste whiffs, and a bit of open space for the knowledgeable Armadillos. 18 seconds again. Counting the clock. That's what we're doing here. If you're the knowledgeable Armadillos, and D-Lynch plays it safely, gets round one. He has control here. Gets it clear. CK's there. Can CK get the dagger? No, he can't, but there is just... the clock is ticking down and Pandas don't have an offense going. Alpha to Llama, who's cleared it hard and long. CK is smashed into the ground.
I thought you own gold again for a second, man. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that is the series. Quite the interesting show both of the rosters provided for us. A lot of whiffing, a lot of monkey play, but God, was it entertaining.
God, it was indeed. It was an absolute riveting series. It's a very hard one to look at and feel like they didn't throw those aggressive Pandas. It is what it is, and sadly, D Lynch is in the 3v3 solo standard final.
Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Darkness take control.
Welcome back to the 3v3 solo standard RLI tourney. I am here, Gulzer, your commentator, with the runner of the tournament. Large Grady, tell me, how's it going, man?
It's grand, yeah. It's been an interesting tournament to run, and but things have gone smoothly, so happy out.
Yeah, I've heard you got a lot of feedback, all of it positive, no negative whatsoever. And as we're waiting on these two teams, you made the team names. What are the team names? Please tell me.
So on one side we have the Romantic Apples, and I can't tell you why I thought of that one, but swiftly moving on, we have the Knowledgeable Hand. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Knowledgeable Armadillos. That's the one.
Oh, what a team, Rose. What a team names.
Yeah.
And yeah, give us a bit of insight into these teams.
So on the one hand, you have CK leading the charge for the Armadillos there, followed by the GOAT, Alpha, the Alpha OG, and then just have D-Lunch.
Yeah, just D-Lunch, that's right.
Then on the other side, you have Waffle, Elite Johnny, and Fusical. What do you have to say about that team?
Look, let me tell you, that team has a 1-game advantage in the series.
All right, and that's enough. We're going to so to start.
Yeah, let's go. And as we see a good kickoff coming out here, a wide kickoff. Elite Johnny, the man from, I think he's from Ulster. I think that's the right guy.
Yeah, it's
Versus,
Belfast.
yeah, what a man. Versus the Alpha OG, both Belfast residents. Waffle Warrior on the sidewall, gets a good first touch, brings it to goalward, hits the
Oh,
crossbar,
geez.
Fusical.
What a start. You know, if I was me though, I would have scored that waffle shot, personally.
Yeah, what a bum first round pick. Lebosh, what a goal, man, from the Fusical. Absolute carrying Trinity like he does in collegiate, isn't that right? And another kickoff comes out, Fusical with the full win.
Oh,
Dunk CK.
musical.
What is that? Oh, give us an insight into Fusical now, but as a player. I want a player breakdown here, Grady.
I've seen Fusical play once in collegiate. He did Trinity proud against. Actually, you know, that's not important. He just did his university proud. And we're going to see a proper analysis now into his gameplay, having seen. You've played with him before, and look at that. Waffle's done it again.
Yeah, is this the same guy beating in 1v1 all the time? Waffle Warrior gets the read. Under 2, D-Lynch goes high, so does CK. Absolute disgrace from the duo of the RLI operators. It's a poor touch, and it's left the what's this team called again?
Which one are you on about? I wasn't listening.
Or is it Romantic Apples and
Oh
Queen?
my god, who cares what you're on about?
Yeah, Alpha OG off the kickoff, off the gutter. Alpha OG with a beautiful read, a second man slots it in bottom left. What a play!
This is why Alpha is the best player I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like,
he has to.
forget any of the RLCS pros. Just
This is the real Alpha 54. It's Alpha 53. This man carried Captain Pudding. I mean, sorry, Captain Pudding to Queens in I think was it 4th in collegiate or something. Absolute
came
baller. Absolute baller he is. Yeah, he's Alpha 53. That's what I like to call him. As of the last week, and by that I mean 30 seconds ago. Good read from Fusical on the backboard. Gives it to Elite Johnny. Gets around one. Waffle Warrior. Can he control it? He can. Off the sidewall. Gets the first flip. Gets it over in the second. No, I can't get it over the second.
so, Blizzard. I need you to tell me. You're normally an expert on car designs. Who has the worst car design in this game?
Oh, it's 100% D-Lynch. Like, look at those wheels, man. Okay, no. Okay, let's break
You're
it
not a
down.
fan of the green zombies?
Okay, where is this guy? So Fusical's has got a stock Fennec. You know, it's boring, but it works. You got Waffle and the Gentlemates, bad wheels, but you know, the Gentlemate decal is good. Elite Johnny, and is that it?
Oh,
Okay,
D-Lynch.
D-Lynch, what a fraud.
Saved by Waffle.
Yeah, what a save from Waffle the first round. The an absolute baller on his own end, and yeah, he gets the first
Oh,
touch
this is
in the
what Waffle
backboard.
does. Oh. Not quite in. D-Lynch clears. Oh, I'm just in awe. This is amazing.
Welcome to the commentary booth, bro. This is what it's like.
We're gonna stick to adminning after this, though.
No, I think you're the next up, man. I think you're an RLCS buddy.
Oh, musical, no!
What's happening? Oh my lord, bro. Elite
Break down
Johnny.
with musical. Elite
Elite
Johnny.
Jo-
What is?
Yeah, Fusical with a good beat out, hits it into the sidewall. Elite Johnny hits it into the sidewall back. He keeps control of it. Leaves the boost for his teammate. Very smart of him. Waffle, good bang on the pitch. D-Lynch is there to read it. Johnny gets the ball to Waffle, and good
Waffle.
reset here.
Waffle's on the attack again. It seems to be that Waffle is like the one creating every play for the romantic apples here.
Yeah, but he's Fusical as a teammate. Like, let's be real here. Like, I'm not trying to say disrespectful here, but I mean, he's gonna have to. I'm just kidding, Fusical. Actually, I'm not. Unlucky kid. No, you see a good clear commit.
Insider information before the tournament even started. CK was hoping that he would be on a team called Romantic Apples, so the fact he's playing them in the final is definitely part of the script, I must say.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, CK. You need to get romance in other ways first, and as we see a good clear come out from D-Lynch. Actually, that's not my play, CK, on me, but a good clear from D-Lynch across the pitch. Can Alpha OG get the read? He can. First touch. Does he get the reset? No, he doesn't. What can Physical do with it? He plays it to the sidewall. Alpha gets it clear.
A bit
It's
of a
not
weak
great.
touch from Alpha.
Yeah, it's pretty poor. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not, what's Physical doing?
Jesus, he's dead.
Oh, unlucky buddy. Dealing
Dealing.
down the other way.
CK in support. CK leaves. Oh, CK with the pump, but it's not enough.
Dealing, go to the ball, you sausage. Where are you going?
CK!
What a shot from the... He's not really old or young man. Kinda... What an absolute dagger. Cutting across from the second man. Slotting around Elite Johnny. No third man. See you later. An equaliser for the
That's my
romantic
operator.
apples.
That is my operator right there. Not D-Lynch, just for clarification.
Yeah, no. Let's be real here.
Oh, what a pinch, though. You know, I was playing drop shot with D-Lynch earlier, and I have to say, he was very good at drop shot.
Yeah.
Not that that's relevant in the slightest, but I just want to throw that out there. Just give him some credit, you know?
When it comes to hitting your aerial shots into the ground, that's something he's very, very good at, I have to agree. And we see a good clear come out from Epic Johnny. They're salvaging it. You know, this is an important game for the Romantic Apples. They lose this, they're down 2-0, and it's a bit of a lifeline for the, for the Romantic Apples, and it's a bit of a lifeline for them, as opposed to the Armadillos who are down 2-0 if they lose this. But, yeah, we're going OT. These team names are so confusing. This is actually, like, one of the worst things I've ever had to experience.
That's just this, you know, I don't care what you think of the team names. I like them. I'll not be taking any criticism for my team names. That's how you grow as a person. You just ignore all the criticism you get in life.
Yeah, I've heard...
Oh, that's just bounced off the post and D-Lynch clears it.
Oh.
D-Lynch to the corner. Fusical back into the net. Whatever that you call that area. Waffle. Oh, it's Johnny proving he is the best player ever.
Epic Johnny, the RLIS man, the man who broke his wrist or whatever, and he lost his RLIS crown because of it, has slotted it in.
Oh, well,
this is
his team
just
still
as
lost,
important.
so it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, that's on his team. That's on Moody, to be honest. I blame Moody entirely.
Hey,
What
you can't blame Moody. He was in
Oh, I can and I will.
Oh, you will? Okay. I guess that's not really my choice then.
I just got a DM from Ryan saying his name's Elite Johnny. I'm sorry, bud, but why does he have 4 different names? I would never. I would only ever stick to one name. That's entirely his fault. And as we see,
Okay, Parko Classo.
don't everybody. We see the Romantic Apples take a lead in the series, and that's important. They're now 2-0 up in the series. You have to remember they had that game by because it came from upper bracket, and yeah, now the team led by Waffle Warrior are 2 games away from a €25 prize pool each, 75 on aggregate.
We live in a world where we have Waffle versus CK in the grand final. Let that sink in.
I don't think Waffle belongs there either. But you know what? He's winning, so it's like, what is happening?
CK is not in the game apparently. CK is just left.
Can CK just ever like grow, man?
Oh,
Okay, there he
CK is so. Oh, Jesus. Right.
I hate that guy. On me, DC from RL service. Unlucky, bud.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a
they
CK
should
shit.
they should have to 2v3, to be honest.
But you think here, D-Lynch isn't that bad. Come on.
Ah,
Oh, Fusical backboard to Waffle. Oh, and Johnny's just slotting it into the open net pretty much.
Am I watching the Romantic Apples or am I watching Carmine Corp? Waffle Warrior, Elite Johnny, Colin Vatira, and a Tau. Oh my lord. May as well chuck Rise's Fusical in there. Even though he moves more like Farah, let's be real here, but absolute ballers, the 3 of them. They scored within 8 seconds last time, 7 seconds this time. The man, they're speed running it. This other team, the Armadillos just can't keep up. They're slow. Armadillos are preying. The Romantic Apples aren't exactly predators. But they're fighting for their lives out here, and Epic Elite Johnny, hits it to the sidewall. Can't do much with it. Fusical with a good interception in the midfield, and CK gets a good read.
Hunting for the demo.
Big David. Can't ball. That's why he's going for those demos.
Johnny tries to carry it out. CK with the quick jump. Over Alpha. It's just D-Lynch left.
I have some insider information. D-Lynch was supposedly losing 2v1s earlier as his practice, and his opponents were, sorry, let me check. Midi and Gerwin. Yeah, so he was losing those 2v1s, and I think he had unlimited boost, and they had no boost. So, yeah,
No.
obviously Gerwin, hard opponents, well known throughout RLI, world class ballers, and yeah.
I also know someone else that lost a 1v2 on infinite boost. But that's not important.
Yeah.
Back to the game.
Samurai Warriors, best player of all time. Okay, who cares?
Who?
That's disrespect. Jeez.
Well, I meant who asked, but anyway, back to the game.
Body Kessler?
Maybe.
Fusical in the corner. Waffle Warrior brings it around to one. Fusical gets a good bang. What can he do with it? Not much. D-Lynch the Fusical. Fusical out to right.
CK again missing.
Good first touch from Waffle.
D-Lynch copying CK.
Elite Johnny, what can he do with it? Off the Fusical. Fusical gets it over one. Gets it centers. Waffle there for it. No, he is not.
Waffle misses. CK clears to Johnny.
D-Lynch out left. Waffle Warrior, what can he do with it? Fusical gets it on target. Is Johnny there for it? Johnny is, and Johnny scored.
You know, I was a bit skeptical when this team first started playing, but they have proved me thoroughly wrong.
Oh, what a team! This is an important game for this Armadillos roster. I mean, if they lose this, they are facing quadruple match point. Not that this is RLCS, but I believe the win rate in RLCS is about 1%. And Fusical with the fake! CK gets the save on the goal line. What is happening? Waffle Warrior. Good touch from him. Elite Johnny gets it over one. CK off to the left wall. Fusical hits it center. And a slot from the Trinity man.
You know he's been practicing his shooting.
I'm sure he has, but like, this guy is Stephen Curry, bro. Absolute from the 3-point range, bro. Absolute diming it in. And this has been a world-class performance from the Romantic Apples. And I want to ask you, Grady, you've been following along this story more than I have. You know, I've been playing it. What have the Romantic Apples run been like?
Every game has been a Game 5 nail biter. They haven't made life easy for themselves. They won the winners or the upper final against the God, what do you call it? Aggressive Pandas, who you just finished watching the series before. After a couple interesting games where they went from 3-0 up to overtime. But as you see here, it seems to be not phasing them in the slightest.
Yeah, they're absolutely dominating this game. Elite Johnny hits it to the sidewall. Alpha gets a good clear. Fusical with a good touch. CK gets the recovery and around the Waffle. Good 50 comes out from Elite Johnny. Fusical plays it out left. Waffle Warriors there. Minute left. What? It is time for the Armadillos to get going. What can they do? They're stuck in defense. Another good cut from Elite Johnny. But Fusical's overcoming his third man. And that bang has gone the whole way. And Alpha has sniped the empty net.
This could be the start of the comeback. Alpha showing that the game is not over and he will keep fighting to the very end.
Yeah, I've seen this team play 2 series. One against me where they got absolutely destroyed. And 1 series, which was the last series, against Aggressive Pandas or whatever they were called. And that was an absolute worldy series from Clatano. The CK man, Waffle Warrior, up, Fusical, gets the first. Alpha manages to stop any potential for the double. Waffle hits the center. What can D-Lynch do? He gets a good first touch. Johnny's out there to recover. Hits it center. Good touchdown from Waffle. CK across the D-Lynch. He gets it intercepted by Waffle Warrior. Waffle hits it center, and what can CK do? He misses it, and that's dangerous for the Armadillos. Waffle Warrior keeps control, and Brady, 30 seconds left. What's going on in the Armadillos' heads right now?
You have to be worried that you're going to just fall apart here. Personally, I would not be very happy in this situation. But, oh, especially if that's being done to Fusical and Waffle.
Goal of the tournament. It's an award for
for this tournament, and oh my lord, the bang, the pinch, that is absolute beauty from Fusical and Waffle. They've combined for an absolute clanger of a team pinch. 15 seconds left. Not much hope for the Armadillos.
You have Fusical Waffle Trinity chemistry right there, showing that a united front is always good. I don't know why I said that, but who cares? It's over now.
It is over now, at least that game, but the series is still ongoing. The Romantic Apples are one game from success, but it is time to remember, if you're the Romantic Apples or the knowledgeable Armadillos, that no matter what, you can't let this thought of it's already over get into your head, or else you might choke, or you might start throwing and not caring, and this is the issue that both of these teams need to keep under control. Series is not done yet. It is it's a journey of 1,000 miles. It is sees like, maybe it's not even 1,000 miles to be honest. It's maybe like 50. This has been a really poor performance from the Armadillos. They've been absolutely bodied both these last two games, and yeah, great. If you're these Armadillos, what are you doing here?
Well, look, they always say it's a marathon, not a sprint in these types of series. And hopefully, the Armadillos will prove that they can put up a fight after this game. Or in the next game, rather.
Yeah,
As
well,
they, Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, well, yeah, they say that, but now they're 400 miles behind. So I mean, just because it's a marathon, not a sprint, doesn't mean you start running the opposite way. Like, you know what I mean? This has been absolutely disgraceful.
You've heard of the was it the tortoise and the hare, or something like that?
Yeah, I have heard of the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah. So I don't actually know how that goes. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I think the tortoise takes a nap, or the hare takes a nap, and that's what I was warning of. Does the hare take a nap, or does Waffle Warrior, the man with no ego, says no one ever, and Fusical gets the interception? Oh my God, Waffle is pre-jumped. He's absolutely ego challenging. What a player! Gets the touch round one.
You can tell that Waffle is comfortable now.
Yeah, Waffle could be on 300 ping and he wouldn't care, because that's his normal. This man is built different. What a player! He's not scared of anyone. He's not scared of anything, and sometimes that's even his own detriment. And a bad touch from D-Lynch leaves it to 2. Fusical and Elite Johnny combine for a great 50. Fusical gets it even further down the pitch. CK with a bang into the center. What can Alpha do with it? He gets a first touch over 1. Waffle Warrior gets it around 1. Keeps control. Good touch. Alpha OG hits it out right. Elite Johnny, what can he do? Fusical. Good touch from Fusical, and D-Lynch, what can he do with it? It's bang down, but Elite Johnny's there for the read. Waffle Warrior can keep control, plays for a 50, but good dive from Alpha. Fusical gets it around them, and Grady, I'm going to ask you, who scores first in the series? Or this game, sorry.
I'm going to put faith in CK. CK has been pivotal in the Armadillos even getting to this stage of the tournament. He's always been there to score the crucial goal, and I think he'll come up clutch again.
Exactly, and Waffle Warrior's gone for a psycho. This man is psychotic. Alpha can't get it in, and CK, can he fill your premonition? No, Fusical is there for the save, and the ball has not gone far. Alpha over 2, D-Lynch is there. CK cuts him off, and that goal is open. Can Waffle get around it? He can.
Waffle.
But he can't get it in. He can.
I had visions of the open net miss.
Your mistake, buddy. This man does not miss open nets. This man only scores every time he shoots. It's a worldie. Gengar has his profile picture because he haunts your dreams. This man is an absolute danger to society and a danger to the series. CK. Good 50 comes out from him. But Fusical gets a good touch into the side one and keeps it going. Over 1, over 2. Waffle's there for the read, and is that a save from Fusical?
I think Fusical just cleared that out.
Oh, it's like him when he plays twos with me, bro. Oh, I'm just kidding, Fusical. I'm just kidding, bro. Actually, I'm not. I've seen you. Anyway, Fusical controls the ball in his own corner. Around D-Lynch. Good touch from him. Off to Waffle Warrior, who misses the ball. CK gets it under 1. Alpha OG gets a good cut center. However, the bang gives over possession. CK another bang gives it away, but D-Lynch is there this time. Waffle gets a good cut 50, gets it across. Musical's there for the read. Waffle's already up. Waffle is confident. He reads it, but he doesn't go far with it. Back down to Elite Johnny. What can Johnny do with it? He bangs it to the backboard. Dealing gets the read. No, it's poor.
Oh. It was a cool touch, but not very useful.
Yeah, it was a bit useless. You know, the rule of cool still applies. We're counting it as a good touch right now, and that's a bad 50. Alpha OG gets the touch in. Fuse go off to Elite Johnny. Fuse keeps control of it. 50's at center. Waffle Warrior gets it clear. What can he do with it? Elite Johnny. Back to Waffle Warrior. What can he do with it? Not much, but this has just been the series so far. It's a lot of struggles to keep possession because this Armadillo team, for some reason, can't control the ball. I don't think they're allowed to keep the ball within a 50-foot radius of them after they touch it once. And, yeah, they just put a load of pressure on as well, so it makes it very hard for the other team to keep control either. And Dealing struggles to get anything going with it. CK keeps control. Waffle is recovered well, but Johnny's double commit with him. There's a bit of control here for the Romantic Apples with a minute left. A minute off of glory, a minute off of what all these people have worked their life towards. The RLI 3v3 solo standard tournament win. Isn't that right, Grady?
You know, everyone in this lobby right now woke up not knowing who they'd be teaming with. Or even, in the case of some of them, if they'd be teaming with anyone. And just the turnaround to come through and adapt to your teammates. It's brilliant. Just like that block from Elite Johnny.
Elite Johnny. What a man. He's had a performance of his life in this tournament. He's absolutely fought for it from the start to the finish. Waffle Warrior gets it around 1. 17 seconds left, and
That's
that
the
might be
dagger.
the dagger.
That is the dagger.
The dagger. What a goal.
There's
Johnny,
no going back from it, sure.
I've just been told Johnny did not know this tournament existed until 20 minutes before he signed up, before the registration closed. And he signed up anyway. And he's walking away 25 euros richer. I don't know what that is in pounds. I know he lives in Ulster, and it doesn't matter. 8 seconds left. D-Lynch for the last hurrah has banged it, and Waffle Warrior's read it. Waffle Warrior, Fusical, and Elite Johnny are your RLI 3v3 solo standard champions.
What a day.
What a day indeed. You've ran this tournament, Grady. I want to ask you, it's your first tournament, I believe, running for RLI. First of all, round of applause for Grady here. There's no one else to clap, so, you know, I'm clapping for you. But you know what? It's the best you're going to get. More importantly, how's it like running your first RLI tournament?
You know, that was it's pretty good. Everything went great, and there was pretty much no issues.
That's what you like to hear. And yeah, it was a brilliant performance. What an absolute day. That's what I want to say. 4 hours of Rocket League, 4 hours of mesmerizing gameplay, and yeah, Waffle Warrior, Elite Johnny, and Fusical have walked away 25 euros richer. Any closing remarks, Grady?
Pretty much just thank you for playing.
And that's us signing off.